Hey there, it's Tim and Sandy along with our adorable Chihuahua Pablo. Recently, we've embarked on an exciting adventure, leaving behind all our possessions to embrace full-time van life in our Sprinter. Join us as we navigate the challenges and share the ups and downs of our journey. But this week, nothing seems to be going as planned. And Vinnie? Well, he's just not playing along.
We've had a few hiccups. The adjustment period has been a little bit stressful.
You haven't got anywhere to go back to.
I'm a little bit upset because the van just isn't up to scratch. The turbo pipe came off.
It was a bit of a hectic day.
What else can go wrong this week?
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world.
Well, good morning. It's my second cup of coffee this morning. So, how is full-time van life going? Look, we've had a few hiccups. It's just the adjustment between, getting up in the morning, relaxed, and, having to sit down, making your coffee, watching TV for a bit. You can't do that. The adjustment period has been a little bit stressful, I won't lie. Tim has gone off this morning. I'm just starting this without him just so we can just ease back into filming. We've been on the road for a few days and we have self-camped around. We're at a nice little day area at the moment. We've left our stealth camp this morning and it's really interesting trying to find really nice day areas to park at and seeing what's around the area that you never knew existed. That's what I'm enjoying about this so far, but we have had a few hiccups. Now the first hiccup we've had is, as you know, we've got an induction cooktop and we've got a lot of electric items in the electric kettle. We had an air fryer, got lots of stuff like that. The problem we have is our battery. Now we've got old AGM batteries and they used to be fine, but I think Tim was saying that they've just lost their oomph. I think one of them has actually died and it's not pulling the right power that we need. It's even having trouble with the bed. The bed lift is great, but I think our batteries are just struggling. So, we did what everyone does and had a look at lithium. So yesterday we went out and bought a 340 amp hour lithium battery. They're actually on sale. It's not like we have that much money lying around, but they were 54% off, around 50% off. And I'm like, how long is that sale gonna last for? Let's just get it now. So we've got a big battery just sitting here on the floor, ready to go in. But also we needed to up our battery leads. The ones in there weren't big enough, I don't think he was saying, so we've upped that. So hopefully that'll be fine. I think, stealthing's okay to do on the occasion, but we're trying to book a campsite or some sort of cheap hip camp or something like that around the area for the next few days, just so we can empty our toilet, fill the water up, that sort of stuff. We're going to definitely need a water tank. We've been out, I think we filled up on a Monday and we're already half down and we're now on a Wednesday. So it's not going to last that long, especially if we want to have a shower and stuff, which we need to do this morning. So yeah, look, it's been all right and we will show you what's going on after today. We just wanted to settle in for the first few days. But yeah, it's just like the getting up early, moving the van, and we haven't had a sleep in yet. I don't know if I look tired. Do I look tired? Let's have a drink of coffee. Better. Yeah, look, it's been okay. Just settling in. I'm still a bit like, I don't know why. It's just like, we can't let anyone see the van. It's like, well, you can. It's just a car. At the end of the day, I'm hoping we get used to it. So we need to, today's jobs. we need to get a stealth camping curtain. We haven't got one. So the first night we used a white sheet and the second night we went out and bought a curtain, but I think it's a bit bulky for a permanent use. So we need to go get one of them. Tim needs to fit this battery. We need to also fix our handbrake. So hopefully we'll get into this campsite we want to get into. It's got raving reviews, and that should be a good stop for the next few days. But Tim's just gone to the tip. He needs to dump a last run of some stuff we left at the house we had to go back and pick up. Oh, just mission. But we'll catch up when Tim gets back. I want to sit here and enjoy this lovely view with my coffee. That's one thing I'm going to enjoy. The man of the hour. Good morning.
Good morning.
He has returned.
I have.
So how are you enjoying full-time van life so far? Is it the same as me?
I'm having trouble dealing with all the peace and tranquility.
That's a lie.
The anxiety bit is a lot less. It was a little bit anxious to start with, but yes. I find that it's just fairly overthinking. Don't overthink. That's the main thing. It's really easy to overthink, especially if you don't have that safety net of a house. You don't think, it's not going to be a problem. I haven't got a house. You're ready to move out. But then
we realised that we were using that safety net to relax your anxiety, isn't it? It's like, it's okay. We've got the house. We've got the house, but now we don't. So it's like, you have to sort things out.
And it's a surreal feeling knowing that you haven't got anywhere to go back to. It would be a lot easier if we had destinations and we were travelling somewhere. So if we were definitely off to, say, like Uluru or somewhere like that, then it'd be like a big mission. This is where we're going. We're stopping here, stopping here, stopping there.
Yeah,
but at the moment, we're in a stationary orbit, and it's trying to work out, trying to keep it nice without spending too much money, and breaking the cycle of van life, but actually doing it properly as well. And I think stealth is okay. Once you find some good spots, it's great, but you have the payoff is that you have to turn up late and you have to get up early, and if you don't sleep too well, then that doesn't really keep your sleep patterns going well, and it keeps it in the back of your head, so it makes you think while you're sleeping as well. So unless you're really tired, like we were last night, and then we was like, we slept really well.
Probably should get onto that campsite we're going to go to, eh?
Yeah. Hopefully they're open.
Not there.
It's not getting through. It's not even ringing. Nope, nothing.
The fun never ends here. So with the batteries that we just bought, we need a battery charger to charge them up.
A specific
one for lithium batteries. So we're going to have to go get one of those. So we're going to split ways. We also have to get this curtain from Spotlight. So we're going to split ways. We'll see you at Spotlight with a battery charger that Tim will have from a different place.
Yes.
All right, so we've met back at Spotlight. We're about to go in and find a curtain, but Tim had to buy a charger that was a bit more expensive than we thought, but I think it's important because you can't charge it without it, can you? Or...
No. It's a special one, Victron one.
Yeah.
It was expensive. $300.
Oh my god. If we'd known, we would have got it with the battery, which would have been cheaper, but it's a 2-hour drive away and we're not doing that again. So, anyway, let's find a curtain. Look around, and everything's a bit long and we're not sewers, and we don't really want to get it cut if we can get something that's right size. So we saw a shower curtain that might work. So we're going to head down there and
Would this be the one?
It's not blackout, but I think it might work.
No, we just want something for privacy, don't we?
Yeah, mainly. Get eyelets on them.
The tiny ones, but we can...
Yeah. Bring it out so I can see the whole thing. Oh, it's very see-through, isn't it?
Okay. Maybe not.
No luck with the curtains, but we're going to use the one we've already got and kind of sew a makeshift thing.
I'm going to turn my hand to haberdashery.
I may ask my friend to help us with some curtains. She doesn't know this is coming yet, but still no answer from the people.
That's right. No. I've left a message. Hopefully they'll ring us back.
So I'll just chill here and have a cup of tea. As per English style.
As you can do.
We have done our chores. We've just done a little bit of shopping at Aldi and got some food for Pablo. And now we're off to a campsite. It's in Advanced Town. It's got great views, as I said earlier. So let's go and check out what it's like. Oh, I can see out the back this time. Yes. Very daunting. Let's hope we can get a campsite. We haven't actually booked it. We'll just see if they've got a space. I'm a little bit upset because we had to swap drivers halfway. The van just isn't up to scratch. The turbo pipe came off or something, and I was doing 60 on the freeway. It's just not reliable enough for me, this van at the moment. So I think we're gonna have to get it fully serviced and keep Tim around until I can rely on this van. I mean, I wish I got that on camera, but you know how you're just in a stressful situation, you don't want to start filming anything. But yeah, we're at a nice caravan park now. I will get over it. Yeah, we're in a nice caravan park now, and I'll show you around a little bit later on. Looks like there's a bar down there, which is handy. Looks like we're overlooking a nice restaurant, eatery and bar, which will be good today, I can tell you that. But it's good for this shakedown week. We don't have work to worry about this week, just to fix things and set things up properly, but it's just not up to scratch. So yeah, we're gonna get it ready. It'll be better. It'll be better. After lunch, we just came back to the van and had a bit of a tidy up and a reset. I think it's really what we needed to do. I think we've tried to bite off more than we can chew at the moment. Tim's back now. Let's just see what he thinks.
It was a bit of a hectic day. That's all I can say. But yeah, we've had a reset. We're feeling a lot better. Very confident about things. I've got onto the garages. They've got the part coming, so that could take a couple of days. But we're settled here for a few days now anyway, so that's not an issue. I don't have to work away now. I just arranged that, so I haven't got to work away. So everything's cool, and Sandy doesn't get abandoned for a week. We need to up our reliability first before we get that sorted.
Yeah, we do. Anyway, we're going to sit and enjoy our night. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. Bye. That was probably one of the best showers I've had in a campsite. Very nice. Good morning, guys. Let's say Pablo wants to say hello. Pablo, say hello. Yes, hello. So this morning we've got a really busy day. We've got to fix this van. So there's a few little things on our list. First thing, we're going into town to get a few bits and bobs. Then we're going to, we've been charging this battery for a little bit, but it's not ready just as yet. And also, yeah, we've got to fix, the van isn't working. I think we've got to order a part, we've got to do some budgets, got to sort a few things out. Good morning.
Good morning. Pablo's enjoying his ladle this morning.
Oh yeah, we gave him a kitchen ladle. He loves it.
He's absolutely, he's tearing into it.
Nothing like
pass
a
it here, I'll
Cheers ladle.
show everyone. Look at him. There you go. Look at him go at that ladle. He loves it. Better than chewing other things. Oh, hello. You've seen something? Anyway, back to you.
Popping all the way.
Never film with children and animals. This morning we got up here, we had some fun and games. I went to check the lithium battery and get it charging again because I had to turn it off overnight, I didn't trust it.
Sorry, can you just move back? There we go.
Move back, so I'm in the life.
Yeah, I can't see you, sorry.
Yeah, so I just plugged the charger in and the charger wouldn't work. And it was like, oh, I paid $300 for this charger and it doesn't work. It's like, great, what else could be fun? Anyway, it turns out that if you haven't got it connected to Bluetooth, it won't fire up. So as soon as I got it to connect to the Bluetooth, it fired up. So thank you, Victron, for having such a technical thing.
Sorry about the mower.
Yeah, we've got a mower in the background. We're off to town today to go and get some bits and bobs for the van, just to do some more finishing work. We've got the batteries to change, the battery leads to put onto the inverter, and yeah, just do a reset up of our electrical system and get rid of these horrible giant batteries that we have in here, which are 120 kilos. We're going to swap them out for a 36 kilo unit, so that's going to help us a lot, weight saving and fuel.
We're back from our little trip to town. We walked in to get certain things, we walked out with other things.
Many more.
So we've got a smoke alarm detector now, we've got nice little rugs for the floor, we have a laptop holder for some laptops on the wall, and what else did we get, honey?
Poorer. Definitely poorer.
We got poorer.
Some extra switches to turn certain things off at night so they don't keep you awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got to finish charging this battery up to full power. You have to do it on 240 volts to full power before you can install it. Once we've done that, then we can start doing the install.
Yeah, at the moment it's taking up valuable space.
Yeah, it's taking up the real estate.
Look how big it is from the GoPro, it looks massive. It appears we're having some trouble connecting. I think technology these days is just too smart.
It is too smart. For some reason, this won't turn on unless I connect to it on my phone. It's paired to my phone now.
So what's happening is, sorry, I'll just turn this fan off. So you can actually hear us.
So it's paired to my phone, so it won't turn on unless my phone says turn it on. But now I can't get my phone to pair to the charger.
So what happened? Well, the problem is because he can't connect it, the battery won't charge. And if the battery doesn't charge, we can't swap the AGMs for the lithium. Is that right? So,
Yep.
So I got that right. Okay.
So I need the lithiums at 100% before I can put them in. Otherwise, it devoids the warranty. And those things are smart. They will record when they were charged fully, so that they will plug it in and go, "You didn't charge it properly.
You didn't do what you were supposed to do." Yeah. So the worries of today, we're supposed to be installing this battery. Unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with at the moment.
Yeah, so I should have just left it charging,
Yeah.
instead of being all paranoid that it was going to burst into flames while I left. But yeah, you know, the way our luck's been going the last couple of days, I think it would have been a good idea to unplug it. And yes, to top it all, we have a storm coming.
It's not coming, it's here.
Well, it's here, yes, and it's got warnings of hail as well. So yeah, just we'll shut all the doors, batten down the hatches, and just ride it out. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Look how crazy our van is.
Yes, it's a cosy mess.
It's a first storm that we can't hide from in bricks and mortar.
It's storm season. So
What's that, sorry?
we haven't had a storm for ages.
No, we haven't. We saw some other van lifers up the road who had covering their van with yoga mats, and we don't have anything like that, so we're just going to...
We're fresh out of yoga mats.
We're fresh out of yoga mats. Couldn't fit it in. So yeah, we can't cover our van with anything, so we're just gonna have to ride it out. Hopefully there's no big hailstones. What else can go wrong this week? I just hope it doesn't wreck our van. What's that?
The difference in inverter cable sizes.
Oh, that's why.
That's why we were
beeping.
having it. That's why we're having issues with beeping.
I don't know if you can see, guys, but that is currently, yeah, that's
Double the size.
massive. Yeah. Cool. We're sitting in the dark here, so
That won't take long.
okay. There's not much you can do without power in a van. I'm just gonna feed Pablo and wait for Tim to finish, and then we're gonna cook our first. Actually, this will be our first van life meal we're cooking in, if we can get this working.
If the batteries hold out.
Batteries hold out. We're having a shocker of a week, but
What can you do?
yeah,
Smile.
it's your attitude and the way you work together as a team.
Chef Sandra grapples with her new panage.
We bought new pans before we came on board, and they're the ones that have the detachable handles, and apparently really good. I'm just trying to work out how to use them. So you just turn it, push this,
And
That's
away
actually-
you go!
and then to release it, what do?
You have to press the button.
Oh,
There
you
we
just
go.
press the button. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, cool. I'll press that. It's a saying for the sand van. We should make shirts.
I'm pleased with
I'm
that.
pleased with that. Well, we're going to sign off for the evening. We've given up on the batteries. It's not going to happen. I think we're going to run the AGMs down, get the TV down, and watch some YouTube. Because why not? We will see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully we'll get these this battery up and running. Hopefully.
Good morning, guys. Just having a relaxing cup of tea just before I start this big mission of changing those batteries over. We're going to be changing the over from the old AGM batteries, which are really dying recently. We actually couldn't get the bed to go up this morning because we didn't have enough power, so we had to run the engine for 5 minutes to actually get enough power to get the bed back up. So it's time for them to go. They finally had it, so let's get to it. Now the battery's all disconnected, we're ready to get these big boys out. They are mega heavy, they are like 67 kilos each, so wish me luck. Yeah, I'm gonna need some help. 1, 2, 3, go.
Gosh, they are heavy.
This is heavier than you.
Oh no, I'll help you.
That's okay.
No, you hurt your back.
No, I couldn't get it out of the actual thing.
Oh my god.
We've got 2 of them in here.
Have a drink after that.
I say 67 kilos, I could be lying. 61 kilos. It's still heavy. Especially when there's 2 of them at that weight, and we're replacing it with a 36 kilo battery. Anyway, we'll get the rest of them out. Wow, what a difference. You can see, like, this is going to do the job of 2 of these. And it doesn't seem possible, but it will do. And the actual size difference, it's going to fit perfectly in the box that we've got. It's slightly wider than 2 batteries together, but as you can see, it's not as long and it's not as high, so it's going to give me a bit more room and ventilation in my battery box. So glad we're getting rid of these, because that's going to give us a 90, wow. So it's going to be 122 kilos we're taking out, and we're putting 36 back in. That's a big saving, especially when we're on the road, and it's right above the axle, so even better. Measured it up, absolute bonus. It's going to go straight in without any adjustment to the battery box. It's about 1/2 centimetre. I'm not going to worry about that. That's going to be okay. So I'm going to drop that straight in, and hopefully we're going to reconnect the power up and set up the bulk charger. You have to set up the bulk charger. Make sure you've got one that is compatible with lithium. You have to set it up because they charge at different levels than a normal AGM battery. They actually charge at about a volt higher, about 14 volts. I'm not exactly sure on that. I'll let you know later on when I program it. You do have to make sure it will take the power to do that. That's at 100% already. We charged that up overnight and it was absolutely fine. It's sitting at 100%, so we can ready to put that in, and away we go.
Sure? Oh no.
Too much of a stretch for me. There we go. Excellent. Even got a little bit of room for adjustment. Even better. Just got to move one of the edges that way by about 2 centimeters, and then we're good. So here comes the boring and technical bit. The battery's in. It was nice and snug. I had to adjust that small bar, and now it doesn't move backwards or forwards. The tie down strap that I've got holds it now nice and snug, so it's not going to bounce up and down when we're moving along. So it's really secure. So now when it comes to the DC to DC charger, there is a special flowchart that they do for lithium batteries. So we're about to do that. We're going to power it up and set this correctly so that we're charging at the correct levels.
A few minutes later.
That's all programmed in and running, solar switched on, we're charging happily, the battery's reading happy on the Victron Victron app for the smart shunt. We made sure that everything is working a-okay and everything looks healthy. Really unexciting now. We just have power, which is great, but it doesn't do much. There's no whistles, bells or anything like that to make it look like it's really amazing. So we're all done. Let's move on to the next stuff. And as you can see, it's in there all nice and neat. And what enterprising nerd would not put a flux capacitor sticker on their new battery. Also, while I'm in here, I'm just going to quickly, before I put everything back together, is change out the old RCD that we had in there that was running, and we put in a mini RCBO, which is a residual circuit breaker, and it is an overload circuit breaker all built into one. It's designed specifically for caravans and camper vans. It goes from having 3 switches to 1 switch, which makes it much more simpler, and that tiny bit of weight saving that we're always after.
While he's doing that, I'm going to take you around this little campsite we're in. It's so clean and it's a nice little quaint little place. So let's go. I'm just in the laundry area now. There's a lot of permanent residents here, but everyone's really friendly, and I think there's probably about 3 or 4 sites that are for travellers. So if you want to come here, book early. It's Advanced Town Caravan Park. I think it's $32 a night, I think, around about that amount. And it's really good. You've got really clean facilities, clean toilets, beautiful laundry here with 2 dryers, 3 washers, books and DVDs to borrow, an ironing board, really clean showers and toilets, and there's also a pool. So I'm going to check that out too. I don't think I've been up there yet. The pool area has a nice relaxing barbecue area with a couch even. And then if we spin around here, we have the pool, which looks very inviting, especially today. It's 23, 24 today. Very nice. Looks like there's even little goldfish in the little pond at the front, which is quite nice. So the pitch that we're staying on is right at the back of the caravan park, and it overlooks the restaurant and bar, the Beachmont Hotel. This weekend we have a show day on Friday, and there's going to be, I think there's a petting zoo and stuff down there for the kids, but you know, it's going to be live entertainment, and we're going to have a front row show. I think we might head down there later. Otherwise, we're going to have loud music that we don't want. If we just join in, then we'll have a good time.
Then it's loud music that we do
It is loud music that we do want. I've just gone back. It looks like Tim has finished with the battery. Thank goodness. Finally a working van. Well, we'll see how it goes the next few days, but I'm pretty confident in my husband's abilities. All good?
Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's going to go alright. We'll give you a review on how this battery does, because it's pretty new to the market, and We think it's going to be okay. It's got good reviews. I haven't seen too much bad stuff about it. It's usually about it being the temperature being too low, but we're not going to have that issue in here because this is a nice, warm, cozy, insulated van. So we will keep you posted, and that is all from us this week. So please like and subscribe, as we always say sometimes. We haven't said that for a long time, actually. If you'd like to leave a comment, leave us a lovely comment. We'll always reply back. And if you'd like a sticker, give us a message and we'll send you a free sticker.
We will see you next week.
Bye.